Hello everyone, good morning. Let's understand for a minute or two India's growth story. After the sharp rebound in financial year 22-23, the moment has slipped. Nominal GDP has, or in today's term, nominal GDP growth today is 9.7 to 9.9 or 10%, not only lower than 12% seen last year, but also weaker than pre-COVID levels, average of around 11.4%. And if you compare it with 2003 to 2009 golden era, when India delivered a staggering 14.4% growth, the slowdown is crystal clear if you compare it with 2003 2008 levels. Credit growth, if you talk about credit growth, is down about below 10%, almost half of what it was during 2003, or during the boom cycle. Money supply is subdued. Consumption across sector is weaker than a year ago and far below the pre-COVID levels. Simply put, the economy is crawling back to its old normal, but that normal is, sluggish. Here's the catch. Despite this slowdown, Indian equities are trading at valuation just as expensive. There are many companies or many stocks which are quite expensive, even though there are few sectors, even after the consolidating market, the valuations are still high, or even the valuations are richer than they were during 2003 2008 bull market. The difference back then, growth was, the growth engines were firing on all cylinders. Today the hard data says a different story. Most people are, stuck in survival mode. The job market is shrinking, people are not getting jobs. AI is coming into a big way. It's reshaping the industries, and yet the government prefers to market slogans as what we call, becoming the third largest economy. Until and unless you don't correct the areas which you need to look into, forget about being third largest. Even if you become world's first largest, you are not going to count and you are not going to be in the charts. There are real challenges in the economy that has to be tackled. Compare it with one country called Singapore. Obviously you can't compare it with China and USA. Just compare it with Singapore, where transparency is so high that even a cab driver knows, or follows the economy very closely. But India is still in a denial mode. So you have to understand there are a lot of things that you need to correct, and yes, you need to be better.